Welcome to X and Z Horror Movie Reviews. I'm X with your Gen X perspective.
I'm Z with your Gen Z perspective.
Tonight we are reviewing the original 1979 Alien. Before we get started, I would like to say a few people have asked, what does X and Z mean? And it is a uh, name that we came up with that refers to our generations. And Gen X looks at movies differently than Gen Z, and something that came out in 1979, something that I've seen a lot of times is different in his eyes, and vice versa. Something that comes out, this weekend is something that may mean more to him.
Right. You grew up with Alien. I grew up with, FNAF. So
That's
FNAF
right.
movie matters a lot more to me than it would to someone from Gen
You
X,
just more in touch with it, and you'll
Exactly.
hear us talk about, what does this movie have for Gen X, or what does this movie have for Gen Z,
Right.
as opposed to what it just has for general audiences.
Right.
And that's the whole gist of our show here. Well, that, and we have bloopers, so we're not too proud to show them either. Not every episode, but the
Oh,
ones
come
where
on. It's
they're
fun.
good. Yeah,
All
absolutely.
right.
All right, so we're going to get into it with Alien, a classic, and we're reviewing this one now, not because the world needed another random Alien review, but because Alien Earth comes out this next Tuesday. That's going to be the streaming series on FX, and the reviews are intriguing, to say the least. So we wanted to go back, start where it all began, and kind of get ready for Alien Earth. Now, we rewatched the 2003 director's cut of Alien, which is a little bit different than the original, and it was edited to run a little bit faster.
Right. It's better.
Um,
Quicker.
and it kind of does make a difference. Now, it only cut the total runtime of the film down by a minute, so we're not talking about a huge difference. But for the most part, it really does run a little bit faster than I remembered it.
It's a bit
Um,
smoother.
right, exactly. So what I'm going to do is run down the cast, to honor the movie and the cast, and then I'll kick it over to Z to see what his thoughts are on a 1979 movie. All right, directed by Ridley Scott, everybody knows that one, and we've got Sigourney Weaver, everyone knows that one. But you had an amazing cast of people, everybody with very famous careers. So you had Veronica Cartwright, you had Yaphet Kotto, you had Tom Skerritt, Harry Dean Stanton, John Hurt. I mean, what an amazing cast. And I will say, this movie begins, and right away the character portrayals just shine. Like you know these people before 10 minutes is up,
Exactly.
after meeting them. And that's so important, and it just got pushed by the wayside by modern set
Yeah, they
pieces
try
and
now to do
graphics,
character
and yeah,
introductions, and it's like, this is what this character's about, but that's completely unnecessary. It's like,
yeah,
here are the characters and what they're about having instead of showcasing it, putting a spotlight on it. It's just like, here it is, and this is how they fit into the story. And it fits really well. It's a lot better storytelling because of it.
it really makes a huge difference, and it's a huge difference between a movie that focuses on characters versus just graphics and explosions and all that kind of
Yeah, and
stuff. So
cool
very
witty
different.
one-liners.
Yeah, very different than the superhero formula. All right, Z, what else did you like about this movie?
So this movie, and I had forgotten this, but because I've not seen it in quite some time, and I'm glad we rewatched it. Now, this movie is much dirtier, a lot more grungy than I remember. Its set pieces are phenomenal. Every piece of the movie fits well with each other. The ship, the planet, every piece, the alien, of course, everything fits well together, and it's actually scary. It's actually scary. They went for a horror movie
Yep,
and they did it well.
yep,
So I love that they tried to do a horror movie and they succeeded.
definitely. What else? What else did you see in that? I love the
So
aesthetic too.
yeah, exactly.
Just
The aesthetic is
grimy. It's
perfect.
like it's awesome.
Another thing,
Yep.
tiny details. There are very subtle things, such as with synthetic, that they don't know it's on their ship, but it's a crew member. Um, very tiny details,
Oh, I
leading
didn't even
to
say Ian Holm. He
yeah,
plays the
exactly.
synthetic Ash. Oh man,
Yeah, come on, what are you doing,
okay.
dude? Anyhow,
Ian Holm. I'm
yeah,
like,
there are a lot of tiny details, and that's just one example with the synthetic. Leading little clues that lead to you believing like, oh, maybe there's something up with this guy, and there's because it is there. He's a synthetic. He's not an actual person. Just makes it good storytelling and just good filmmaking, and it's something that's
solid
missing in a
filmmaking.
lot of movies today. So even though it's old, it doesn't mean it's bad per se. It just was done differently.
You
You
didn't
know,
look and just say, "Wow, I've seen all this before." It's just a director that knows how to pace the film, knows when to introduce each new aspect of the film, building not just the tension, but the mystery of it all.
right.
And one of the things you had mentioned was this one was not an easy one to guess how it was going to end.
Right. No crazy cliches and ooh, I do love the way it ends. I do love the way it ends.
Yeah,
But yeah, no, not a lot of predictable
not
endings or
completely
characters,
predictable. Exactly.
no cliches. And like you had mentioned with other movies, this movie is the inspiration for so many great movies.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, we're watching this, and man, I haven't watched it in a while, and boy, is there a lot of the Matrix in this one, and then every other monster in a box movie
Of
that came
course.
after it. Um, you know, it's something else.
Yeah, there's so
So,
many things, so many great things that stemmed from this movie
yep,
that just it's so great to see in action. It's just so original and it's so refreshing, and it's
yeah,
something we lack today.
yeah. Talk about that
So,
ending.
oh, that ending. The whole ending is phenomenal. Ellen Ripley, of course, and I'm sure you've watched the movie. I mean, it's,
Everybody
40
knows.
years old.
Yeah.
Anyhow, she
Spoiler
blow.
alert.
Yeah, exactly. Spoiler alert for the 1979 movie. In any case, she blows up the Nostromo, and she's like, "I got you, you son of a." And you know what I'm going to say, but I'm not going to say it. Trying to keep it PG.
YouTube.
Anyhow, YouTube, exactly. Anyhow, she's on her escape shuttle, and the alien is on it with her, but she doesn't know that until it crawls out of a crevice. Because, oh, oh, you didn't know that it was like a spider in Australia. It just hides in tiny crevices and then pops out to get you when you least expect it. And it's a perfect little twist. It made me fall in love with the movie. That one scene. Not that the rest of the movie is, horrible or anything. It's fantastic. It's just that one in particular, which is the cherry on top of the delicious cherry vanilla ice cream cone. You get the point. It's amazing. That scene.
It's it's solid. Just when you thought it was safe, it's not. Um, and then all the iconic stuff that happens afterwards, and blowing the alien out of the airlock, and
And,
the
burning it
whole
with a
thing.
jet engine,
Yep,
the engine, whatever.
yep.
Yes. Yeah.
So, what we have is a very very solid movie. I have to say, it is aged well,
Oh, yeah.
all things considered. Now, the technology is very retro, and so it's very 70s. But
No, no flat screens.
it looks cool, and I will tell you that because the rest of the aesthetic is so grungy, it almost kind of works. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that would obviously be different now,
Sure.
but for the most part, it's not. It doesn't pull you out of the movie.
No.
Okay,
I mean, we're in space. It's the future, and
right?
you're on an alien. I mean, we've already established aliens exist. Is technology really going to pull you out of it? No, not really.
Well, I just mean like the kind of analog
I
tech,
understand.
which
And it's
is you're almost like, well, they need something fail safe out there. It's not, you don't want your iPhone to like, oh, I didn't charge it. I guess we're stuck in space.
yeah,
Like,
exactly,
so you can almost kind
exactly.
of even like just get past it, and
Well, you
it's
don't even need to really start thinking about it. It's not really. It's like, okay, you know what? I just, who cares about the technology?
yeah.
It's just
Well, it's just such an important part of the movie's look.
sure,
It's something that each of the films that has come after stuck with,
right?
for the most part. For the most part, there's some films we're not going to talk about here, and I am
Not today.
talking about Romulus. We're not going to talk
You
about it,
said
but
it.
I'm just going to
You had
tell
to
you
say
right
it.
now. I just can't deal with
If
that
I could,
movie.
I'd get a flamethrower like Ellen Ripley had,
And
and I
blow
would.
it out of the airlock. Wow.
Yeah,
Did
exactly.
they
There, dude,
just?
it is
It's
a
a
burning
tragedy.
fire in a
Just
dumpster.
terrible,
So
terrible. Moving on.
we're not going to go down that road.
We're not going to go down
Now,
that road.
I think that we should focus on the alien a little bit
Okay.
because wow, what a fantastic creature!
Well,
The xenomorph.
no one had ever
Wow.
seen anything like it. Brand new, and introducing a new monster that becomes iconic and a staple in movies that everyone knows what a xenomorph is.
Yes.
And it wasn't the xenomorph back then; it was
Right,
the
it was
alien.
just an alien.
Um,
But as
right.
time has progressed, the xenomorph. I mean, you
Yeah.
see it in
Or
games
big
like Dead
cap,
by Daylight.
whatever you want to call it. Yeah, it's everywhere.
It is
It's
everywhere.
iconic, and what a cool design! I mean, out of nowhere, this like insectoid, predatorial, like just it looks
Yeah.
deadly. Like you look at that, you're like, that'll kill you. Straight up.
It does look deadly.
Yeah,
And it is.
and it is.
It is indeed deadly. No, but the fact that it acts like a creature, it's not fueled by malice and hate, and it's not trying to kill people. It's just, trying to survive. And it happens to be on this ship, and it blends in perfectly with everything. It builds its home, its nest out of, the ship parts, and it's like everything fits so well. I mean, back to the aesthetic, it fits in with everything, which makes it terrifying because you're in the
Exactly.
air duct, but you don't realize that it's right next to you until the second jaw pops out and gets you.
Exactly.
So it's just the perfect killing machine.
And it does kill perfectly. It's awesome. It's amazing. It's just it's iconic for a reason.
Yes,
They nailed it.
It's a pinnacle of monster creation.
Indeed.
It is. Mwah.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's what's got us excited for Alien Earth. Now,
Right.
a little preview because we've watched the trailers and the idea that it's going to focus on not just the xenomorph. Evidently, there are 5 alien species. Evidently, they're all deadly. And spaceship crashes into Earth. Now we have contamination. These things are out there. So it's a prequel, and it's set, what did they say, 20 years maybe before the original Alien was, and the whole great timeline. So we'll see what happens. One of the things that I'm kind of wary of is I never like it when you have a prequel that has better tech
Yeah.
than the original. I'm like,
Exactly.
so we'll see what happens there. I'm not sure what they're going to do with it, but it looks like they got some pretty serious tech happening. I don't know.
It's like Predator Killers. It's like, so you got the laser spear with the exploding grenades before an 1800 BC. Like, what are you talking?
I mean,
So-
I love that we're talking Predator. I love that we're talking Alien. I love that these movies have come back, but
There's just some things that you can't do.
whew, I wish they'd do a better job. I'm not going to talk
Yeah.
about Romulus, but
Just stop saying the name.
Oh,
Just stop saying it.
Just
There's nothing good.
don't
Ooh,
start.
stark contrast to the first Alien ending.
Yeah, we're not talking about. This is not a review for Romulus, which was terrible. This is a review for Alien, which is amazing.
Which is a 10 out of 10.
All right. Yeah, I got to give that one. That's solid.
Yeah.
So that is our review of Alien. And as I said, we're going to be watching Tuesday night when Alien Earth kicks off its first 2 episodes. And we'll give you our review on those as well. Until then, I'm X with your Gen X perspective.
I'm Z with your Gen Z perspective.
And as always, we thank you for watching. Like and subscribe.